And we have an excellent new 2014 medium-size pickup truck.
You'll see inside, this is the Pro 4X with the leather seats. It's got leather heated seats. We've got a captain's chairs configuration. Then you have here in the back, you've got also leather chairs that you have flip up. Our system works with 4 different sensors that are built into the bumper. As you're approaching objects that are behind the vehicle, if you're in reverse, it will beep and give you tones that tell you how far away. That works in conjunction with our backup camera so that you can see on the display here in the center stack, you can actually see what's behind you.
Wow, that is a lot in a vehicle. And it looks to me like Nissan is a truck for the woods.
Absolutely. We love our outdoorsmen. We're outdoorsmen ourselves, and we have trucks that for generations have been working outdoors. Great for avid outdoorsmen, whether work or play, recreation. We've got something, whether it be medium-sized trucks like this, and we also have our large truck like the Titan. They work very well in the outdoors.
Where can people go online and get all the nitty-gritty details about your new products?
Well, you can go to www.nissanusa.com, or feel free to stop by your local Nissan dealer who have lots of information as well.
Well, thanks very much. A very interesting new truck.
Besides basic black, Nissan trucks can get quite colorful, as you see on this floor model here, which happens to have a diesel engine. I am the author of prize-winning books, including Extreme Muzzleloading, Backyard Deer Hunting, Crossbow Hunting, and Practical Bow Fishing, available as softcover and e-books. I have an 8-book e-book series coming out for 2013-14, and the most recent title is Hunting Big and Small Game with Muzzleloading Pistols. For a digital brochure on the frontier, go to www.nissanusa.com. For information on my books, blogs, and videos, go to my website at www.hoviesmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless. First shootings of the Super Walker. William Hovey Smith, 2014. I'm the author of Extreme Muzzleloading, and here we're shooting Colonel Samuel Coates' biggest pistol.
This is Hovey Smith with Hovey's Outdoor Adventures. Well, in the last video, we showed you the Super Walker revolver and this combination scope and laser sight we put on it. And this shooting is going to tell us a few things about this gun. Well, what did our initial shooting tell us? Well, what it told us, as I suspected, the fouling from here really got on the scope. And although you can still see through it after a cylinder full, it is obscured. Now another thing was an operational characteristic of the scope itself. It takes a while when you sight through the scope like this to actually find your crosshairs. I mean, if you move the scope slightly, it's all dark, and you have to get it where you can actually see through it and see images beyond it. Otherwise you're looking at something that just looks black. It looks like the scope cap is still on. Now that takes an instant or two. And if I've got a hog running around in front of me, I don't want to be trying to find it in my scope and try to track the hog at the same time. I want to be able to see my sights and follow the hog all the way through. I think this scope has showed me what it can, and unless I have a very stable shot, like from a tree stand at a still animal, yeah, I'd probably be better off with a red dot sight. We're now resuming with the Super Walker. And what we have done is we have put this red dot sight on it from aim, and it holds promise of being actually much better for hog shooting than the scope was, because I can actually see the target, I can see the field around the target, and I'm not sometimes looking at a very dark black hole. Okay, well, we are also proceeding now to use 777 powder and elongate bullets. And what I'm doing now is scraping some of the excess lubricant off the bottom. And we have found out with 777 powder that with this bullet we can use the same volumetric load that we used with black powder and round ball. Okay? Which was 57 grains, right? And that translates to 42.7 grains by weight. 777 is much less dense than black powder, and that's the reason for the difference. Now it also compresses better than black powder, and it is somewhat sensitive to compression. So you want to make sure that you use exactly the same force all the time. So we have our measure. Make sure it's centered in there and you aren't trying to swoosh it over to one side. Something to protect the palm. Crunch, crunch. Okay, so you get 3 little movements there as the powder compresses. And what this does is place the bullets just below the chambers. Once again, we're shooting the Super Walker, now with a red dot sight, and we are using 777 powder and a nominal 200 grain bullet. Well, our function testing of the AIM red dot sight and the 777 powder did well. All the charges fired first time round, and that's always good, but did somehow tie up the gun, probably with a cap fragment, so we'll see. But now, yeah, the gun works. I've decided on my sighting system here. We're going to go with the red dot sight, and I know what kind of loads we're going to be playing with. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe, goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
Among my prize-winning books are Extreme Muzzleloading, Backyard Deer Hunting, Crossbow Hunting, and Practical Bow Fishing, and all of these are available as softcover and e-books. I have an 8-book e-book series for 2013-14, and I have 1 pistol title published, Hunting Big and Small Game with Muzzleloading Pistols, and we'll have one coming out hunting with muzzle-loading revolvers that will feature this particular gun. Now, the loads that I use for the Walker are listed below, and these are high-end loads intended for deer and hog hunting. Now, if you can practice with lower velocity and energy loads and shoot much more comfortably. For more information on my books, blogs, and more than 300 videos, you can go to my website, www.hoviesmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.